everyone, Redneck Computer Geek here. Unfortunately, some high quality people decided to do some very interesting things to this plow truck, which has taken me a while to get it back up and running. But we're back up and running. Now, one thing I wanted to go and do with this truck was give you guys a little bit of background or things that you can do in order to make your plowing experience easier, little tricks of the trade that I have learned over the years, and different ideas that you can do. One of the big things that a lot of people end up running into in New England is sticky snow, like what's in here. Ironically, the easiest solution to sticky snow that you're going to irritate your significant other with is stealing canola oil spray. If you just take this pre-snowstorm and just coat it, everything that hits it is going to fall right off once it's done. Canola spray is one of my favorite things. You can use this on any kind of ice removal equipment. You can use it on your snow shovels. You can use it on anything like that. Canola spray. Irritate your significant other and steal it. The other tip that I'm going to give is that anything that is going to move or needs to move, pre-spray it with WD-40. Once the ice is on, it's hard to get off. Spending a couple of bucks using an entire can of WD-40 to do every joint that might need to move, every apparatus that might need to move, in order to slick it up so that the ice doesn't stick, is worth it. You don't want to be chipping ice at negative 20 degrees. Currently today, it is 10 degrees out. That's the reason why it is I'm not doing the whole flashy talking thing. The next pregame thing that we're going to talk about is getting everything in the cab of the truck ready. Let's grab a camera. When you get inside your truck, you need to pregame before you start. The real reality when you're in here is nothing matters other than starting the truck. You do not need your radio, that needs to be off. You do not need your heater, that needs to be off. It doesn't matter if you have headlights or not, if the truck does not start. If there is anything that you can turn off, you want to turn it off because you need every single bit of cranking amperage that you have. Now, the next thing that we're going to also talk about is over here. Now, unfortunately, high-quality people decided to go and leave me with a dead Walmart battery. This thing is absolutely, totally toaster strudels and absolutely unusable. But once the machine is up and running, it runs off the alternator. So therefore, all we need is this as a placeholder. What we have here is we have a battery booster down here. We've got just a good old-fashioned battery charger with 150 cranking amp. But currently at 10 degrees, that 150 cranking amp is not going to do us any good. So what we're going to do is we're going to piggyback it. We've got this Audew booster pack that I absolutely love. It's got 110 volt coming out on one side. It's got a 12 volt on the front, USB chargers, and this nifty little car booster pack connection. What you can do is you can piggyback it, and that's what we're going to set up right now and see if this thing will come to life. Okay, so just to show the honesty of this video, we've got just the horrible battery over there. We're going to try and crank it right now. It might actually kick because I've had it on a 2 amp charger for the last 12 hours. Let's see what happens. Alright, so now we're going to take this Audew, we're going to start it up. We're going to plug this in. Now, if you're using one of these booster packs, the moment you plug it in, if it's this type, it is always live. We're going to piggyback it right directly onto our charger. You want to make sure that you are using the side with the wire in order to piggyback. There we are. Now we're going to kick our charger over, and let's hear the difference in the start. The skinny pedal. Give it a couple revs. That sound good?
Yep.
You happy I have big baby back?
Yep.
So there we go. There's our couple of plow truck hints for you. Couple other things that I usually end up including. Always make sure you have extra of your plow gear fluid on hand. Whatever your system uses, have extra. It's easy to snap a hose. Another thing that I always tell people is you can turn it by hand. Well, we gotta shut it off here. There we go. So, here's the thing about an older plow gear of this nature, is a lot of times you end up managing to mangle one of these two hoses down in here. If you take that coupler and you put them together so that you're going from one piston to the other piston, you can actually lift and manually turn the plow to either side, and then you uncouple it, and the internal pressure in the offset piston will keep it to whichever side you have it at. It's an old plow trick in order to survive. It sucks, but it's doable. So there we go. If anybody else is on Facebook right now and has any more comments down below about different tricks they do with their truck to get the plow up and running in the middle of a storm, please have at. There we go.